The research has been done by the Taxpayers Alliance. Elliot Keck is head of campaigns, joins me now. OK, run through some of the figures. Let's start with how many people make more than the PM, who picks up £172,000. Good morning, Elliot.
Good morning, Nick. Well, I think you make an important point that we should clarify here. When we do the Town Hall Rich List, which we do every year, 19 years we've been doing it, we're talking about total remuneration. That's because we think that's a better reflection of how much an employee costs a council. So remuneration includes salary, but also includes pension contributions, bonuses, and any loss of office payments. When we're looking at salary in particular, 238 people earned more than the Prime Minister in salary alone in 23-24. Now, the Local Government Association likes to point out the fact that councils are major organisations with lots of services and complex budgets, but it's not as complex as running the country. So I think to your listeners, they'll find this quite difficult to believe.
Do you think my listeners get bang for the buck, get value for money in many instances, Elliot?
Well, that's a very good question. You had in your bulletin at 8 o'clock, you had discussions with people in Falkirk where they're facing there's, in fact, just seeing this week a 15% increase in their council tax. Now, Falkirk had 11 members of staff receiving over £100,000 in the latest financial year. And so, I'd question any of your listeners looking at our list whether their services are even staying still, let alone improving, despite the fact that it's highly likely that their council bosses are seeing significant increases in their pay packets.
And, of course, to your point, also, this is as council tax goes up to fund these extraordinary salaries.
Yeah, absolutely. So you look at places like Newham, Trafford, Somerset and Windsor and Maidenhead, where council tax is going up well above 5%. In Wales, they don't have that referendum cap that we have in England, so they'll be facing bills likely above 5%. And then the same in Scotland. So, despite the fact that residents right across the country, taxpayers across the country, are seeing significantly increased council tax bills, those, the top bosses in their town hall, the top brass, are seeing that they're not going to struggle with those council tax bills because they're seeing their pay packets increased significantly.
Elliot Keck is head of campaigns for the Taxpayers Alliance. They've put out this research.